Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to another edition of the Value Series. Today, we're going to be looking at Heritage High Number. Now, I punched all the numbers. I've got the value sheet spreadsheet here with all of the relevant information. We're going to go over all of that. But first, why don't we just rip some open and see? We'll use our eyes, and then we'll use the math as the judgment, as the final judgment of what you should buy. Why did I do this? For you. So you can make an educated decision on what format you want to buy. Do you want to buy the value pack retail? What about the hanger box? How about the blaster? Or hobby? Now everybody has their own choices to make. Everybody has their own budget to work with. That's why I broke the numbers down. So I already busted open a bunch of hobby boxes to get a good feel for it. Let's start with the value pack. There's the odds. Now, how do I come up with this series? I take the odds on the back of each of these packs and boxes, and I take the price, and I do some fancy mathematics. Now look at this one. This one was searched. I knew it was searched, but they didn't have any that weren't searched. So hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just opening it to give you an idea of what you get. And in the value pack, you get 16 cards. Why do we like the value packs? Why do we like retail? Of this particular series, we like retail because you can get the cloth sticker inserts. Let's just take a quick gander. Got a nice little Bryce there. Eloy. Hey, there's a cool Carter. Like that card. Rookie Performers. Oh, nice. We got a Vladdy. Hey, pack searcher. Didn't see that one, did you? You sucker. Yeah, all of them were searched. How can you tell? Well, if you look back a second, you can see how the cards are all pushed up. And I'll show you how these suckers do it. That's a decent little pack, little value pack. So what they do, here's what you gotta look out for. Look out for right down here, you see the nail print. They stick their thumb down there and they push the cards up because these are translucent. They're somewhat transparent, I should say. You can kind of see, look at, there's Vladdy. You can see through there. So they'll push the cards up. Look at the top. See that Blue Jay right there? They'll push them up so they can see through. Okay, so be very careful when you're buying these retail value packs especially. If you're going to buy them, make sure you buy them early. Try to get there right when they put them out so that they're not picked through yet. Okay, guys? Number 2, the hanger box. There's your odds. All of this is going to be on the value spreadsheet that we're going to look at in just a moment. These are much more difficult to search. What you would have to do here is you would have to weigh it out. So some of these little tricksters take a scale into the store with them and actually weigh these things out and try to find the heavier ones, I guess. But you can't see through this, and a lot of people don't have the cojones to take a scale in there, which is good. These ones have the little sensor on them. And look what we got there. We got a scratch off. So that's pretty cool. At least we got a little something out of this. There's a lot of cards in here in this box. You get, how many cards do you get? You get 35 trading cards. It's a nice fat pack. There's a cool Chavis. Put that in the good rookie pile. That's the beauty of this Heritage High Number. There are a lot of good rookies in here. For those of you who don't know, you can get pretty much all of the good rookies so far. Of course, Alvarez is not in the series yet. The Punisher is not in the series yet, of course. And we have a Salvador Perez. Scratch off. I like these. I'm a Padres guy. Ching. Paddock. Got a Now and Then Goldie. How much does this cost? This hanger box costs about 11 bucks. Not too bad. You know, you're pretty decent value. These are fairly rare. You only get one of these in a hobby box. I just got one for $11 instead of spending 110. I had to spend 110 bucks on my first box at the LCS because he's got a fish on and he knows it. So he charges me full markup. All right, last but not least, we're gonna do this blaster. And just to give you a little sneak preview, the blaster box has a lot of value, you guys. So I'm gonna let you in on a little secret here. The blaster has good value. Okay, what do you get? Well, you get 7 packs plus 1 extra pack. 9 cards per pack, 72 cards per box. Okay. There's some odds for you, but we'll go over all of that later. This is fun. I love opening blasters. I don't know why. Out of all the retail, I enjoy opening the blasters the most. Probably because of all the packs. Get a bunch of packs. Everybody likes opening a bunch of packs rather than just one pack, like the value pack or the hanger box. Personally, I don't like the hanger box because I don't like the clear pack. I like a little bit of suspense. I like a little bit of mystery when opening. And that big clear pack just doesn't do it for me. So let's hope to get something good out of here. It's not looking too good so far. What do I want? Well, anybody who's watched this channel for more than a minute knows that I'm a Tatis guy. I want my Tatis. I want a Williams Estudillo Rookie Performers, and I got it. I finally got it. Just gonna fly through these because the point of the value series is not to open cards. It is to show you the odds of each insert and each card. These are kind of rare. You only get one of these in a hobby box, but that's cool. Haven't gotten this one yet. The Yankees Prodigies card. Andujar Torres. I like it. Oh, there's a beauty. The first Hura rookie. Definitely going to put that in the good rook pile, which is already turned into just several piles of nonsense. Digging that Keston. He's very good. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the cloth sticker. The Bryce. This is actually the first one I've pulled because I haven't opened any retail yet except for this, but I do like these. Cool. That's prime. Digging it. We'll check out all the odds after this and see if that was a good pull. How good of a pull was that? Compare it to all the other formats. Hey, my boy! Tatis. Hey, buddy. Are you doing all right? How's your back? How's that back holding up? Let's put her in a sleeve. This one looks much better as far as centering goes than my other one. My other one's quite a bit off-centered. But that one looks good. Yes. Excellent. Last pack, and then we'll get into the good stuff. the nerd stuff, the math stuff. DeGrom Award winners. Rounding out the inserts. And another Vladdy. Is that a... No, that's the same one. I'll take it. It's a nice little surprise. I didn't think I'd get anything else. That's the best part about the Heritage. Even if you don't get anything crazy like an autograph or some kind of very rare relic, still got all the good rookies to look forward to. And the Heritage high number rookies are coveted. There's some of the more sought after rookie cards of any particular player. Got a couple of good ones. I'm not going to go through all of them because we didn't get anything crazy. We got to get into the numbers. Here we go. Now, there's a little special something I did for this series, and I'll get to that in just a minute. But it's a little bit different than normal. Okay, this is a lot to digest. I know. Let's start off by... I'm going to start off by telling you that look for the color. If this is overwhelming, look at the color. Green is good, red is bad. Orange is pretty bad, and then this yellowish green is the second best. Right off the bat, what was I telling you about the blasters? See all the green? Good value. It's a little deceiving, so you can't just look at the colors. We're going to break this down line by line. Strap in. This is going to be exciting. Just kidding, not that exciting, but start at the top. Okay. The price per. I basically went on eBay. The current price for a hobby box for this high number is about $100. This stuff fluctuates though. I paid $110 plus tax. So, you're looking at $118 or something like that. 216 cards in a hobby box. That rounds to about 46 cents a card. You get 24 packs in a hobby, $4.17 a pack. Why do I break it down like that? Because the odds are based on a per pack number. So for the French text, let's go right here. Let's just look at this right off the bat. The French text is 1 in 345 packs in the hobby, okay? So if you multiply 345 by $4.17, you get $1,438. In a vacuum, that's what you would have to spend to get one French text card out of a hobby box. Before we go down the whole column, let's go across the top and look at the basics for all of these different formats. Now the blaster. Hey, I have a pencil I can point with. There we go. That's better than that little blade. Okay, blaster, 1998, at least at Walmart. That's where I got mine, so that's the number I'm using. You get 72 cards. That rounds to about 28 cents per card, and there's 8 packs, $2.50 a pack. That's why you see all this green, because those packs are significantly cheaper, and the odds are pretty much the same. They change a little bit here and there, but the odds per pack in a blaster are about the same as a hobby. Okay, let's go to the value pack. Now, usually the value pack in this past value series that I've done, the value pack has held the most value. Shocker, right? They call it the value pack. Not here. That's not the case for the Heritage high number, guys. Don't let it fool you. Now, I let it fool me in Chrome. I went out and bought a bunch of Chrome value packs. Turns out there wasn't that much value in the Chrome value packs. And it turns out there's not great value here either. 34 cents a card. $5.48 a pack. Look at all the yellow. That's not very good. Okay, right off the top. Probably shouldn't be getting retail value packs, you guys. Hanger box, $10.98. You get 35 cards. It's 31 cents a card. You get 1 pack. There's the odds. We're looking at a little bit of light green, some yellow, some red in here for certain things. That shouldn't be red, that should be yellow. I don't know why the color's wrong there, but it's the same, $22. So for the cloth stickers, you know, it's not that bad, but we'll get down there to that. Okay, now one last thing I wanted to show you before we get into the individual numbers here is this. Now this makes a big difference. This little sheet right here consists of all the cards that you can only get in a hobby box. You can't get any of these cards in retail. This makes a difference. So we can't just look at the colors and say, oh, get blasters. Nope. Because if you just get retail, you're never going to get a black border, a flip stock, an Action SP, which is one of my favorite cards. Personally, I really enjoy the Action SP cards. Color swap. You can't get those in any retail format. You can't get the dual autos, the auto patch, or any of these other cards. There's a Hank Aaron insert that I really like that you cannot get in retail. And the Hank Aaron autograph. I think it's an autograph on the insert, but I'm not really sure what that is. You can't get it in retail. So keep this in mind, you guys, as we go through all these numbers. It's a little bit sneaky, the color scheme and the value sheet. It just has a lot of things to consider. So I'm not going to make a final conclusion. You guys can do that on your own. Let's dive in. Starting at the top. French text. I know a lot of people that like the SPs and the variations. Your best odds, by a pretty significant margin, blaster. Almost twice as good odds to get the French. The SP, here's something interesting. You cannot get the SP out of a hanger box. So if you really like the SPs and you're trying to put that high number set together, don't bother buying a hanger box. Chrome. I dig the chrome cards too. I think the chrome background on the old style vintage cards, I think it looks really sharp. Chrome, best odds, by a good margin, blaster. The chrome refractor, same thing, blaster. The chrome black, a blaster. You guys can see. The chrome super, blaster. Like, by a lot. If you're looking for the chrome super, don't buy hobby. The mini. I've never seen a mini. But that's probably because they're pretty rare. But if you're looking for one, get a blaster. The silver medal. Haven't seen those either, but blaster. Error cards, blaster. By a lot, like twice as good. Trade, blaster. Throwback uniforms, by a lot, blaster. All of these are significant. The nickname cards, which are very cool, and we pulled the Bryce Harper nickname. Look how rare it is. 1 in 1900. We got the Bryce out of a hobby. So it takes you roughly $7,700 if you're just looking for those special nicknames, which nobody is, but taken in a vacuum. Your best bet's just to get a blaster if you want that nickname card. Now on to all the inserts, the regular inserts. You know, you've got the rookie performers, the now and then, combo cards, award winners, all that kind of stuff. Well, might as well buy blasters if that's what you're looking for. Now, it's not by a great margin. You know, it costs $20 versus $32. So it's not quite twice as good of odds, but all of these retail, and this is almost always the case. If you want just the regular inserts, the subsets, just get retail if that's what you're looking for. Down to the cloth stickers. You can't get it out of a hobby. Your best odds are to get it out of a blaster, but the odds aren't that much better than any of the other retail. $20 through a blaster, $22 for a value pack or a hanger box. Now here's where the hobby comes in and just kicks it. Way cheaper to get an autograph, potentially, out of a hobby box than any other format. Way, way, way cheaper. And everybody knows the autographs are where the value's at. That's what people collect and covet, is the autographs. Same with the special edition auto. I believe the special edition auto that they're referring to is the red ink autograph, which is very sharp. If you're looking for a red ink auto, Stay away from the hanger box because it's not going to happen very easily. Look at that number. That's a big number. It's almost 6 times more. You're almost 6 times more likely to get the red auto out of a hobby box. The autograph relic. Okay, now this is a little strange. Your odds are better out of a blaster. Now, if you go to the regular relic, your odds are better out of a hobby, but not by that much. You can still get a regular relic out of a blaster. See, it's only $8 difference. Now we get into the dual gold, the dual relic, the triple relic, and the quad relic. Okay, your best odds are out of a hobby by a pretty significant amount. So if you're into all those crazy relics, you're best off just buying blaster. Did I say hobby? I meant blaster. The cut signatures. Now we get a little interesting here. If you like the cut signatures, then you should probably buy a value pack. It's going to take $431,000 and change, but you might get one. That's ridiculous. Nobody's going to buy that many value packs. But if you happen to buy a value pack and pull a cut signature, you just got extremely lucky. Okay, the Willie 3000 hits buyback on the very bottom here. Once again, your best odds are in a blaster by a pretty good margin, but you're gonna have to spend about 12 grand in cards before you see one of those. Brief little recap on this sheet. So before you just say, oh, I'm not gonna get a hobby box. Whoa, hold your horses. You're not gonna get any of these cards. Remember, you will not get any of these cards in retail. And I don't know about you, but I really like these cards right here, and they're not that hard to get out of a hobby box. So what do we have coming up next? Is archives. And I'm doing some archives breaks. Go to strikerbreaks.com if you want to get in on some group breaks. Doing 3-box breaks and random teams. So check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. Later.